Our topic today is why a tight vagina is actually not a good thing.
What?
Yes, I know that sounds counterintuitive because you hear that all the time, that for sexual pleasure, if you have a tight vagina, it actually is better. But that's a misnomer. You don't actually want a tight vagina. You actually want a strong vagina. So stick around and find out what's the difference. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nadia Mills and I'm a physical therapist and I specialize in the care of lymphedema and pelvic floor dysfunction. So today's topic is one that I get asked about often and one that there seems to be a significant misunderstanding about. And that is why having a tight vagina is actually not a good thing. A lot of times I have clients come into me for pelvic floor issues or dysfunction. And one of the first things I have to clarify is this thing about tight vaginas. So when I do an exam and I said, oh, these muscles are tight, they usually go like, really? Aww. And I said, oh, no, that's not actually a good thing. And then they're surprised. They're like, I thought having a tight vagina was good. And this is where the misnomer is, or the misunderstanding. The vagina is made out of muscles. Part of the vagina is part of the pelvic floor muscles, and we have some voluntary control over those muscles. This is pelvic floor with the vagina. And on the outside, the most superficial part, this is the vaginal opening. So that opening is actually surrounded by circular muscles. There's one on the outside, there's one on the inside. And then the rest of the vagina is actually a muscular tube. So you have the entrance here, and then you have this muscular tube that connects to the uterus. So the vagina is made out of contractile muscle. So just like you can do a bicep curl, you can do a vagina curl. Let's take, for example, a tight muscle. Typically, we have a lot of tight muscles in our neck or shoulders. And when we have tightness, if somebody touches that muscle or presses on that muscle, there's a real stiffness to it. There might even be some pain or discomfort. When we try stretching that muscle, there's pain and discomfort. And so that's tight. When a muscle is dysfunctional, when it's weak, when it's been injured, sometimes what the body does is tighten up that muscle to get more stability and sort of self-protect. So in the case of a tight vagina, that's the same thing that's happening. It has less flexibility, it has more tension and strain or even pain, and it has lost some of its strength and function. So a tight vagina, not a good thing. You actually want a strong vagina. So you might hear that the person, if it's penis-vagina intercourse, that the penis is saying it feels like the vagina is pulling them in or holding onto them. And so that grip is actually the ability to contract the vaginal muscles. Not that the muscles are already tight, because tight actually means there's no flexibility, there's no function, and there could actually be pain. So what you want is strong. On the other side of the equation, you might hear someone say, oh, someone has a vagina that's very loose and that they don't feel anything when having intercourse. So there is the possibility of having low tone where the muscles also are very weak. Just like you have some people who have soft muscles or soft bodies or double jointed, like they're really just loose and lax, the vaginal muscles can also be in that state. The thing that I heard the other day that actually prompted me to do this video is that someone said that that can't be changed. That is not true. Just like you can strengthen any other voluntary muscle in your body, you can also strengthen your vaginal and pelvic floor muscles. So when you are interested in enhancing your sexual pleasure or enhancing your grip, you actually want to strengthen your vaginal muscles. And that's one of the great things about pelvic floor health, is that we can teach you how to do that. The reason I'm doing this video is to really increase awareness of the importance of pelvic floor health. There are people who do Kegels and actually cause greater strain or greater dysfunction in their pelvic floor. And sometimes it actually needs to learn how to relax. Thanks for watching. I hope this little video was informative, and please ask me questions. I love answering questions. And like I said, this is one of those big questions that I get a lot from clients. If you like this content, please subscribe to my channel, support it, put your notifications on so you can hear when the next one comes out. Until next time, love yourself, love others, and always give kindness to the world. Bye-bye.